Sinisterra. Welcome to Pursuit of Tube Show.
Hi, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure being here today.
All right, so let's get into it. So you was born in Colombia.
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Born and raised.
What part?
Buenaventura. It's one of small cities in Colombia, mainly Afro, meaning people with dark skin.
Okay. And did you grow up poor, middle class, or rich?
Um, I can say I grew up middle class only because I was able to go to school and I had always had food on my table and was able to get everything I needed as a child.
Okay. And Colombia, the part of Colombia you grew up at, was it similar to New York City?
There were some similarities. There were some similarities as far as how close and tight the communities were, and
What about the attitude difference?
well, that I can say there's a difference there. I can't. Well, to be honest, back home things people were more open minded and they were more nicely as opposed to New York. But I do get why New Yorkers can be a little hostile because the life here is a little faster than it is back home. So.
Yep. So were your parents married?
They were married when I was born, and then they got divorced before I turned 1.
Okay. And is your mom currently married?
No, she's not.
She's not. Okay. How many children did your mother have?
My mother has 2 children.
2?
I am the oldest of 2.
Okay. And what about your father? How many children does he have?
My father has currently 5 children with another family. Yeah.
Okay. And who was you raised with?
I was raised with my mom, my mom's aunt, and I was raised by a whole village of people, including my mom and her family.
Okay. And what do you miss about Colombia when you was over there?
I miss the food. The food. I miss the weather. We don't have the 4
Seasons.
seasons.
Yeah.
We have just hot all year round. So you're sweating from all areas of your body.
Did y'all grow up with Kool-Aid?
No.
No?
No, we had something similar to Kool-Aid, but it wasn't quite the same.
So when you was in Colombia, I'm pretty sure you heard of people wanting to come to America or idolizing America.
Yeah.
Did you want to as well?
Well, honestly, I never wanted to. I never had that passion, that dream of coming to America, only because my family, especially my mother, who was born in America, had access to come into America, and she had already told me about what America was like. So I wasn't as crazy as my friends who were back home. So yeah.
Why for the most part, why did people want to come to America? As far as I know, you was younger.
Yeah.
But why? For the most part.
People want better opportunities. People want better jobs, and wherever you are, that's not available. You have to work 10 times hard to get some cash.
So yeah, I believe that a lot of people back in where you're at and other places, they honestly believe, and probably for the most part it's true, but most people believe that they come to America and everything is just built for them, everything's done, they're just going to receive so much money.
Yeah.
And then they come over here and it's a big difference. You still got to work hard, you know. That's why most of your fans back home think you're rich, right?
Yes, they do. They still do.
All right. So when you think about when you first came to America, well, first of all, what age did you come to America?
I came to America when I was 16, and yeah, that was about 11 years ago.
Okay.
Time flies.
And what was the major difference between when you first came to America?
Yeah.
Right? Fresh off the boat or airplane?
Airplane.
Airplane? Okay. So when you first came to America and you settled in, and where did you first where did you live at? What borough?
I came to Manhattan,
Okay.
uptown Manhattan. I think that's still considered Harlem.
Okay,
Um,
so Harlem. Okay, so you was
yeah.
around the urban part, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did you see a lot of drug addicted people?
In that part of Manhattan. No,
No.
I didn't think
Okay.
I was aware of
So
it.
you was in the good area. So what was the major difference between from where you was at Colombia at 16 years old and when you came to America? What was the difference that you noticed?
The fast life, fast pace. Everyone had somewhere to go, catch the train, catch the buses. Um, I did like the mass transit system here in America. The buses, the buses and the trains seem to be a little more organized as opposed to back home. We have a few buses, a few taxis, but in order to catch a taxi back home, you have to like hail, or even the buses you gotta go like you gotta hail to for the buses to stop. But here in America there's more. In New York I noticed there's more organized. There's a bus stop where you go and wait for the bus and get on the bus and get keep it moving.
Okay. So to bring to come a little bit closer to today's date in 2021.
Yeah.
So you're currently working in the public health industry, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Is there a time or place or like you could remember um, when other people health conditions became important to you?
um wow.
Or what made you get into the public health? Like what made you want to care to start your own company for health and fitness?
Well, I started to become so passionate about health and wellness because well, diabetes runs in my family. Um, People with heart disease runs in my family. My grandmother died at the age of 50 due to a heart attack, and that was because she did not have a good diet. She um, was so used to eating whatever she knew how to eat, carbs, rice, pasta, but she was never taught how to eat right. And so that led me to become to move into that industry, the health and wellness industry.
Okay. And now you currently have a health and fitness company, right?
That's correct.
What's the
He-
name?
Health over matters is the name.
Okay. And you're on social media, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So when it comes to people health, there are many different categories of different conditions: high blood pressure, thyroids, and diabetes, like you named. What is your areas you mainly focus to improve someone's life if they come to your program?
Um, well, depending on the conditions they have, I mainly encourage people to first reach out to their doctors so that they can help treat those chronic conditions. And then I focus on the diet, the eating part, which is the main part for a lot of people. And I teach them how to pick the right food based on their budget because I understand a lot of people don't have money. So I work around that and then teach them how to be realistic with the goals they want to set for themselves. I don't go for quick results. I tend to build a sustainable way of becoming healthier.
Okay. So, also, last question: why should the average unhealthy person choose your online fitness workout program? There's like thousands of other trainers. Um, why should anyone, one particular person, choose you to work with you?
Because we will take you from 0 to 100,
Hmm.
not in a fast period of time, but in a long and sustainable way. Many fitness trainers and influencers on social media promise quick results, and that's not what we're about at Health Over Matter. We're about teaching people how to live how to achieve good quality of life in a long term, and how to keep that sustainable as well.
Do you also provide one-on-one, online, virtual?
Yes, I
Training?
do. We're open to one-on-ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it for now, and we'll resurface it a little later on. But I do appreciate you stopping by.
Okay, thank you for
All
having
right.
me.
All right. Take care.
Take care, all right.